You know what the one thing is you need while you're trying to install an AC? Some AC. Your boy's hot up in here. All right, let me get this done. Let's see how it turns out, right? SK Lifestyle. All right, if you're like me, you may have just wood windows, old style, not the new vinyl ones, which I do have vinyl, but not in this room. So this is kind of what I did. Obviously, I went flat and I just tried to use some of this caulking stuff here, laid it down underneath, and you can see it's pretty good overall. Few little gaps, but that's all right. I have a little extra stripping here that's extra, so I'm just gonna peel off that last layer right in front here and just wedge it in on the top to seal off that part. Now this stuff works pretty good. It's like self-adhering caulking, and they also suggest to fill up the holes. So what I'm gonna do is just use some of this stuff, just a line of it, and kind of press it into the hole. So yeah, but you can see that works out pretty well. But you may be wondering what you kind of do if you don't have the vinyls. This is how I have it set up. So let me go ahead, excuse me, I'm getting too hot here without the AC. I need the AC in here now. But anyway, let me go ahead and do a few more steps and I'll get right back to you. At least a pro tip for me, you see how you get all these lines right here, all these ridges? Just cut a bunch of lines into the foam, so as it slides down, it kind of grabs in and it just fits a lot better. And now a quick word from my sponsor, Epic Water Filters. Epic Water Filters is based right here in the US, out of California. They have many different products that all help to bring fresh, tasting, clean water to you, helping to remove over 200 contaminants out of the water you drink. So whether you're thirsty for a healthier lifestyle or just thirsty for some good tasting water, Epic Water Filters is where you want to look. They have a great team and they have a great lifestyle vibe. They only want to make sure that they're bringing the best to you, and they really do care. So check them out. Use the promo code SKLifestyle if you check out epicwaterfilters.com, or use the link in the description down below for 15% off of your first order. And with that said, let's get back to the video. So this is why they say only use the vinyl windows. If you see here, those window catches, it's actually not high enough to catch this huge window piece here. Now, I could try to get rid of some of the foam, but this can only go down so far. So I only got like another 1/4 inch, and really I got about a 1/2 inch that's missing there. The other thing I want to show you is these old wooden windows, they're not perfect. They're not perfect. And what I mean is nothing's absolutely perfect, but these, especially over time, this is measured really well, but this side is just a little bit lower still. So you can see the gap. Now they tell you on the information, you know, any places that you have gaps, seal it up anyway. So I'll have a little bit of extra foam or some of that, little putty stuff that they had for the window sills I can use right there, and that'll work just fine. But yeah, they're really meant for the vinyl windows, and I think they'll work a lot better. But for now, this should suffice. I mean, I had an old window unit here before, so at least this one will be more energy efficient, quieter. And they do have the little brackets, so I don't mind drilling little holes. I can just drill a little bracket here and just pin it, and then that way the window really can't go up at all. So yeah, I mean, those are things I just want to talk about real quick. But this was a quick DIY, and yes, I know I got the cotter pins right here and one on the floor. I still got to slip those in, but that's another pro tip. Kind of measure it out, feel for it. They say put the pins in. You're just going to keep pulling the pins out to keep adjusting them. I know exactly where it is now. The pins are in, so now I can put the cotter pin in as well. But yeah, that's it. It looks good. Hopefully it runs good. I'll turn it on in a second, but I really wanted to run down my kind of review, my overall thoughts about the installation and stuff, because a lot of people, regardless of it saying vinyl windows, a lot of people are going to want these new kind of units, and you want to see what it's going to work like with something else. So just be prepared to have to use those other little metal brackets to pin it in. This may not work. I mean, obviously you could always drill down some of this wood if you wanted to and cut out a little notch where that could push into. I'm not going to do that. And I think the moment we all been waiting for, let's see. cool. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, it feels good already. That's for sure. I'll say it sounds quiet. I can't really say it's much quieter than that unit right there. This was I think it was like a 6,000 BTU unit though. So I don't know, I guess honestly if you're thinking about it, this is 12,000 BTUs. It definitely feels like it's pumping out a lot. So I guess that is pretty quiet for one that's twice as large. But you can see it did all right. I ended up just using a little masking tape because I only needed that little 6-inch section. And like I said, I may be moving it to the window over there, to the other side of the, right next to the kitchen. So if I do that, I don't know, want to make it even more permanent or anything. But I know I screwed down and stuff, that's fine, I don't really care. But yeah, don't really need to do much more than that. But boy, does this feel good. I think I could just sit here all day. Well deserved, right after putting it in for so long. It's very easy, but it's one of those things where, especially if you're trying to do it to something that it's not really meant to, and it's even a little more custom, you got to figure it out. I looked for 1 or 2 videos. There really wasn't much out there, so hopefully this helps for all the people out there that are trying to do it again in the old style wood window units. You know, if you have any questions or comments, of course, leave it in the comments section down below. I will always get back to you, and of course everybody else chimes in as well, so you can often find your answers down there or ask other people for help too. I think I'm a little dehydrated. I need a cold shower, maybe some ice cream because it's been a hot day. It's summertime here in CT if you didn't know. And while you're watching this video, hit that subscribe button down below. Help me bring more videos like this to all of you out there. Hope you appreciate it. If you do, hit that like button as well. SK Lifestyle. See y'all next time.